What is going on, everybody? And again, we have another live stream reaction to the 4.2 special program for Genshin Impact. I'm very stoked on this one. I'm gonna make this quick because we're about to start, but without any further delay, let's go ahead and get into today's reaction. Oh my gosh, I did not think that we were gonna make this in time, but we have like 3 seconds until it actually starts. I'm pretty stoked on that, so let's go ahead and see.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be
It's Furina!
Furina, the god of justice.
Furina.
We'll get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes, that sounds perfect. A god must be
Oh my
her.
gosh, my
God
freaking
does
nose
not
is
allow
bothering
any
the
detail to
frick
escape
out of me right now.
Ahem. My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too
I'm
is
coming back to
truth
Genshin just for you.
unmoved by even the strongest of wills.
We have a Furina
I
fan.
will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions.
This is a fun little start. Get this.
Not bad. Now what's next?
Get this stupid ad out of here.
It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Furina, what are you doing?
The face is so cute. She is Water Hotel.
God of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations.
This is adorable. This is
need?
absolutely adorable.
If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Okay,
According to the judgment,
here we go.
of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Analyse
Oh,
Cardinale,
she's
the
crying.
Hydro Archive to be punished via the death sentence.
Hey, yo!
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to
No,
the water
what is
didn't
going
have a
on?
chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me.
We got Furina. Let's go.
Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
This is adorable. I love this. Oh, that's cute. I love the little spin that she does.
Shower me with praise.
She summons little friends.
My name's Echo in song.
And then Charlotte. Let's go. Finally, we get Charlotte. And she plays exactly like freaking Nahida. Let's go. Okay.
Breaking news.
Okay, so she's a healer. You can tell by the plus sign. Oh, I thought we were getting Navia too. I was gonna be like, what?
Ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Navia goes into the primordial sea?
Prophecy. Yes. What has been
What?
prophesized will be fulfilled. I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true
New boss?
meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people-
and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Why should we acknowledge it?
Oh my god, this is getting heavy.
You deceive us.
Applaud and rejoice.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
I now understand the true purpose behind this
Oh
position.
my god. This is getting heavy.
You are a devious one.
There's the whale. There's Child. Okay, Child's coming back.
Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been
What?
setting up should now be in full swing.
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually
eventually end in a magnificent
The
and
actual
dramatic trial.
frick
Farewell, Nervalette.
was that?
I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
I'm so confused. What just happened? What was all that? There's a lot to take in. Let me take down this code for the Discord really quick. Wow. So we're gonna see the trial of Furina or Focalor. We're going to see a possible death of an Archon. Wow. Just wow. I don't even know how to respond. I really have no idea how to respond to this. There's more to this. And then who was that lady? She was hot though. Who
Hey,
was that
travelers.
though?
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo! Yay! I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler.
Hi,
Lyney,
Sarah.
And I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Furina, and
Yo, we're
I
at
am
13
super
likes.
excited
Let's
to be on this special
go.
program
Thank you so
today.
much, everyone.
Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine, and as the story continues,
My word,
we
man.
have this
Oh my
special god
God.
of the crisis foretold in the
I can't
prophecy.
get over that trailer.
Yeah, I
That
hope
was a
everyone's excited
banger
to see what
trailer.
happens next.
My God, I gotta
I sure
rewatch that
am.
again later.
I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Novelette, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Novelette a very
It
trustworthy
looks insane,
partner,
but
and I
insane
hope you
enough
look
to
forward
bring me
seeing
back to the
more of
game.
him in
Absolutely, bro.
4.2.
Oh my
Yes, for
God.
Sure, totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in
Yes,
version 4.2.
let's get into it.
In the intro, Furina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Furina's recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right.
It is about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item. Oh, looks like Ray called it.
Wow. Yeah.
There is nothing more important to Furina than attending trials at the Opera House.
Epicles.
But this trial is a
Epicles.
little different from the usual.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm very,
I
like,
keep
shook
looking
at
the
stoked from
water
that
rushing
trial.
in. I'm like, what's happening?
Of course, the Primordial Sea is going to take a
Spotlights,
major, like, spotlight to it. And we're going to find out what happened to Child,
It's like,
and then
maybe also Novelette is keeping an eye on things from
Yeah.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff, and always just a little bit disappointed.
Fair.
I need to know, man.
Okay, in version 4.2, travelers
I
will
need
get
to know the
experience
story.
Act
I need
5
this
of
to
the
hurry up and
Fontaine
come
Archon
out.
Quest, Masquerade of the Guilty.
I
We'll
need
team
this.
up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind
By the way, for
crisis
those watching, make
and
sure to
encounter
click the link for
evil that
Gamer
has
Subs.
been
That's right, Gamer Subs. Be a gamer. Get your Gamer Subs.
I
Look at these
know.
cups.
Rolling
This is the new
Deck.
Shy Lily cup that came out.
Spoopy.
Get yourself 10% off using code
so,
Tystra.
The prophecy
Just saying.
in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
You're telling
Definitely.
us,
In
man.
version 4.1, we
Sad
learned about
Dragon
this
Boy
precarious
hours.
situation involving the rising primordial seawater.
You just hear Helena playing in the
barely
background.
arrived in time to hold
Long
back the seawater
ago,
from engulfing the
just
fortress
like
of
the
Arapi,
hearse,
but
you
still,
try
the
to
water
get
has
in
reached Poisson.
again.
Luckily, the crisis was averted
So
by
I want to
Nadia's
know what
leadership
happens
of
with
the Sima
this,
de Rosula.
because there's
Though we
implicate.
probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Navy.
Father's
Whatever
here.
her end goal may
Father.
be, It seems like she sincerely
Arlecchino?
wants to save Fountaine from the prophecy.
Ma
But
mi amor.
there's only so much that we can
Oh.
say. Travelers will have to go and play through the
Arlecchino.
region themselves to discover
Oh.
the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. So be sure to play through.
But
uncover
yes,
hidden truths, and witness this epic
the
chapter
implications of
Fontaine's
Navia
history
possibly
Then
dying
Act 5 of
and
the Archon
Focalor
quest
or
becomes
Furina possibly
Sounds
dying.
good.
What the heck, man?
Hey, question. Have we
Question.
forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yep. I
It's
guess we'll
daddy,
just
not
have to
father.
live with the suspense for a
Listen.
little longer.
You look at
Not
Arlecchino
ideal,
and
but
she
it's
tells
fine.
you,
It is
call
what
me
it is.
father.
It is what it is.
I'ma call her
But
father.
We saw Child appear at the end of the last.
I'm just saying.
Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But we really need to talk about
By the
Furina.
trailer,
She's
we definitely
confronted with a
we definitely saw him. He's
Because
coming back.
She's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fountaine will have the Traveler's help, but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Oh my god, man. This
well,
is bonkers.
Just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time. But knowing Furina, perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
Huh.
Once again, disappointed.
Disappointed.
No way.
Come on, guys, have some faith.
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Yes. Are we gonna learn her kit?
Why are you
Let's
just
go.
standing there with your mouth gaping? You must be stunned.
The splash art is
and
so
at a loss
adorable.
for words. Understandable. It is I, after all, Fontaine's most beloved star, Furina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Adorable.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
Oh,
You know,
it's
you'd
amazing.
expect
Extremely
for a
cute
Hydro
character,
Archon
but
that she'd have
God,
the best
the
drip.
attitude on this one
yes.
makes me want to punch her.
Okay, you know what?
I will
seems like
punt
she's
her.
always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Yay!
Yep, finally. Let's go.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
The freaking pose. That spin attack is so adorable. I loved it when they did it for Dory, and I love it that they're doing it with Furina as well.
Strike a pose!
Wait, Furina's outfit changes as she's fighting.
World, come on!
I just noticed that.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way she kind of like bows.
Very dramatic.
Did y'all notice that?
It's like all
Like,
of her moves are
obviously her
part of a
splash art
performance.
looks different from her character,
Also,
but
look at
her,
elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage.
like,
Everyone
her
else is just
outfit
an extra.
changes as she's going.
Wait, so the creatures that Furina summons, they look a lot like the Fontamer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them.
Mhm, me too.
Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat. What a distinguished
The octopus is
little
wearing a hat, which is
gentleman.
pretty adorable.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontamer aberrants. I
Okay.
would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Furina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. So, Furina often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Of course she
Oh
did.
my gosh.
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta. They're the best.
I hate
The crab, the one that's a crab, I am too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Ah, there he is.
And the conferencier gentilhomme usher.
Oh.
And that last one is a stickler for propriety. Oh, okay.
This is
So when
too damn
Furina
adorable.
said to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's
I didn't
adorable.
know it was so cute.
Exactly. Furina even makes him spew bubbles in her idol animation.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
That's
Okay,
really
I'm
cute.
sure everyone
That
is
is
just
really
itching to know
freaking
more
cute.
about the
As
skills
much
shown in that
as
clip.
much as
So,
I hate
Amber,
Furina's
why don't you take it
attitude,
away? Tell us
it's so
everything.
cute.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
Now we get to see the
So,
abilities at
Furina
work.
is
Okay.
a hydro sword user.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Surintendant Cheval Moran, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage. I love
These
it. It's so
freaking
cute.
names, bro.
And, you know, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, the
Freena's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but
Oh,
also
her
allows her to
freaking
switch between
alignment
Usia and
changes her
Numa Arca
outfit.
alignments.
I knew it.
Oh.
That's
Wow,
freaking
based on what we just saw, it
sick.
seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes,
And her
sure does.
appearance.
Freena's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool.
That's so
after
sick.
Furina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
The summons
sick.
created by Furina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Furina is switched out. Furina's elemental
Okay,
burst
she's
deals
got
damage to
healing
surrounding
properties.
opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Furina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So Furina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
It
Okay.
seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
So basically, she's a
Totally.
really
I can already see
good,
the
like,
fluctuations
complementary
in my
unit
Qingque
to
HP bar.
Nouvelette
That healing
and
skill might
to
come in handy.
Wriothesley, as we see
for
here.
real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fountaine
Okay.
aberrants.
I mean, that's
Wow,
a
you
that's
can
a
do that
that's a
again.
really cool reason to have
Yeah,
Furina in your
that'll
team.
make it
So
even
long as you're
easier to
doing
uncover
like,
the secrets
yeah.
lurking in the depths.
Oh, his secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Of course.
Wow.
The god of water being able to walk on water.
Hey, I actually saw that Furina's outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca.
There we go.
Yeah, good eye. You're correct.
you.
It does change. But, you know, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose.
That's exactly what I
Yes,
called too.
so
I called
if
it.
you want to learn more about Furina, then be sure to accompany her on her story quest, the Animula Kuraji chapter.
Mhm.
Ah, amazing. Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce.
Okay.
She's now able to join the traveler's
Charlotte.
party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte.
Finally, I'm so happy to see Charlotte join the
We've
join the
known
game.
Charlotte for a while now. The traveler met her during the Summoner Summit event.
I'm really
which took them
excited
on
to
an
see because
adventure
like it
all
looked
over
like
the
she
map.
was doing
Yes,
healing for
that's
her
right.
ultimate.
Charlotte's
Or
hard-hitting
burst.
spirit and
So, I'm
determination
pretty
to
excited for-
uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fountaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal?
I
in
love
order
the
to get
fact
a
that she's
scoop
got the
about
Nikita
Wriothesley?
thing going on.
Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its contents and the truths they contain.
Mm-hmm. I will be pulling
Of
for her.
camera,
Absolutely.
Monsieur Verite just so happens
Monsieur
to be her
Verite.
greatest assistant. and
These
companion.
fucking names,
They're friends.
man.
Charlotte's
Excuse
talent
my
for
language
photography
again.
is truly a marvel. No
I'm
matter
not
the subject or
monetized
setting,
yet
her
anyway,
photos somehow
so
always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many Fontainians
Monsieur
even cut the prints
Verite.
out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute, even as an
oh
old
yeah,
man.
absolutely, Corsair, absolutely. You cannot with what you do, you have to have the camera person.
Xueyi. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow,
That's really
that is
adorable.
pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Let's take a look.
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story
She's
in your
so
mind
cute.
just waiting to be discovered.
So yeah, if you see the plus signs, normally the plus signs that you see are meant as healing. So yeah,
Oh,
she's
amazing.
definitely a healer.
She's really like
She's
moving
definitely
around.
a healer.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
Makes
then, like,
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
She's striking a pose.
Who's on
That's
the
what it
march?
is.
Exactly.
She's taking the pictures.
Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat.
Wait,
With her
does she
trusted
attack
companion,
multiple
Monsieur Verite,
enemies?
She captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks.
She attacks
that
multiple
discover and
enemies at
expose their
once.
weaknesses.
Yes.
Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of
I know that's
Fontaine's
it. Like
most
every
famous reporters.
character can do that,
Who
but
did cameras
I think the
do that,
reason
though?
the reason why
Like,
I'm
you
so
use it as
stoked
a
about
weapon.
this is
Same.
because
You know,
it
I
seems
guess.
like it's a lot easier for
Okay,
her to
here's some
do
cool
it
stuff.
than
Charlotte's
others.
elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Yep, just like
Holding
Nahida's
Charlotte's
skill.
elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her
Very
elemental
good.
burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and
It looks like it's a
intermittently attack
burst
opponents
healer.
during the duration of the ability.
Because it
As
doesn't
an
last very
experienced
long.
reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fountaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with
Ooh.
non-Fountaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus.
Okay.
Now that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
That is so cool.
Okay.
Yep.
That is super rad, and you know, I have a feeling
That's pretty
some
sick.
super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Oh yeah.
We are going to provide more information about the
That's
Zoom
pretty
Lens and
dope.
how to use it.
That's
during the
pretty
event overview portion.
It's not something
Furina
that's
and
crazy, but yeah.
Charlotte will both
Baiju!
feature version 4.2
Baiju coming
event
back. Okay, so they're
wishes.
really gonna be
Ooh.
pushing-
In the first half of version
Okay,
4.2.
okay.
We'll have event wishes showcasing
So
Furina
and
Baiju.
Charlotte in the
During
beginning,
this time,
which means
Charlotte
part
will
2 is
also
going to be all
receive a
rerun.
Huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Huge
I dig it.
boost.
I dig
A
it.
new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will be featured in the weapon event banner. And,
Huge sword.
and in the second half of
Sino
version
and
4.2,
Ayato.
we'll have
Okay.
reruns for
So
Sino
no
and
offense,
Ayato.
but part 2 is definitely a skip.
Let's take a look at what other
But that's
information we
okay.
can learn from Furina's itinerary.
More time for
It looks
Arlecchino.
like she's investigating something. Oh, there's even a report attached.
Tell us what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in the depths of
Narwhal.
Fontaine's waters. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm so stoked for this. That's the
It's
whale that we
here
saw from
already?
Child. This is the world boss, it looks like. Yep.
Well.
Jesus, that thing is huge!
Stars. That's so pretty.
Oh my
I
god.
recognize this whale.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
That's such a cool boss.
Same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fountaine.
Ooh, it's real big. It feels like it might
Heavy
even
story
burst
implications.
Oh, I hope
now
not.
that we have a world
I
boss.
get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy.
Doesn't look like you could really do
Okay.
damage.
So there
there we go.
seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Okay, since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wait. Is somebody being eaten? Is it?
Oh, so we go inside.
Like
oh.
I guess here it is.
Bro, this is such a...
This is an entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
What?
Oh, these summoned creatures
What
also
is
look
this boss
I
battle?
wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale? Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
This is freaking crazy.
All truths will be revealed in version 4.2.
What the
Well said. Oh man,
This is such a
boss
crazy
looks
boss
really,
fight.
really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the Challenge Failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during
Okay.
a main quest. Hopefully, this
That's a cool
provides
function for
smoother
people who
gaming
have
experience
trouble.
For travelers to enjoy.
That's a cool thing for
Love
people who
that.
have
Now
trouble
we don't need
with
to worry
bosses.
About getting stuck while trying to advance
The
main
all-devouring
story.
narwhal. I find that
Hey,
extremely
that was a
hilarious.
lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break?
Here we
while have a
go.
look at the
Break
second redemption
number
code, maybe?
dose.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, a lot to unpack here. So, we already talked about the story, so let's talk about what they just talked about, right? The characters. I love the fact that I was able to tell that they were that Furina's outfit was changing. So I think that's a really, really cool, nice touch. So very, very cool. Quality of life update, yes, for casual players who have a hard time beating main bosses. I think that's really, really cool. Because that works out for a lot of people. A lot of players of the game that have trouble getting past that stuff. Yes. Does it work for veterans who are very, very good at the game? Absolutely not. It doesn't really change anything. But we have to remember that there's more to it than just us people who play the meta. Charlotte looks like a lot of fun. So does Furina. Very excited for those two. Part 2 is the skip banners.
Hello, travelers.
So, yeah.
Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
All right, let's see what's next.
Hello.
We went through story, we went through a new boss.
We've introduced new characters,
and-
new plot lines,
Yep.
and a new boss.
Now it's events
But
time.
I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers,
Yes,
because there's
always.
still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the
New
scenes?
area showcase. Okay, so we are opening a new area, which means that I have to hurry up and
maybe
finish
she's
the
just
previous
using it as
area.
an excuse to scout out a place
Good thing I
for
got
one
the
of her tea parties.
Furina
the
and excuses.
treasure compass.
Hey, it seems like the places Furina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Lake Light and Foggy
Oh,
Forest.
yeah, it looks like Furina is in Araneus Forest on the east side of Fontaine.
Ooh, look at that
And
water
that's
tree.
right
That's really cool,
behind the
actually.
Opera House.
What a cool place! Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely hiding some
Definitely
secrets.
Wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening.
That's
with the water village
really
around
crazy.
Rania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake.
I'm guessing another
It's
new
almost
boss.
like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick.
Yeah.
That's
Not
what they call it,
really.
the foggy forest path. And what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
That looks pretty
Ooh,
cool.
It looks all
All three of these
And the
areas
water
look
doesn't
really
look
nice,
quite
actually.
Right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's a swamp.
Exactly. It seems like Furina also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate, and what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial
Oh,
mats.
look, it's exactly like the
There
chasm.
are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination
Okay.
clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles,
So,
or perhaps
more
even
puzzles.
powering certain
Okay.
objects. But we'll leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 World
I
Quest
can
called The
dig
Wild
the new
Berry of
puzzle
Arrhenius.
updates for sure.
To give you a hint, melazines are involved.
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the
Would
south of
wanna
Arrhenius
skip.
Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited
Yeah.
that we finally get to check it out.
It has been in the background, so it's kind of cool that we actually get to see it now.
4.2, the sealed ruined tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea. I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the sea.
So there is a bunch of stuff in there. Okay.
Yes.
I want
So it looks like
answers.
that tower's gonna have
I
multiple
also-
layers.
We all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life
New
forms
boss,
in
okay,
other
it's the
places where
Hydro
destinies
Tulpa.
intersect.
Oh,
So this is the boss that we saw before.
Destinies.
I think
In
this is
certain
gonna
underwater
be
cave,
what we
new
need to
life
fight
form
for
is
the boss
revealed.
materials
It
for
has
both
greater and more diverse
Furina
powers of
and
transformation
Charlotte.
while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long.
Which
they've been
means I
abandoned.
cannot use
So in
Novelette for this, but we do have
travelers
Wriothesley.
can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croy's adventure quest line that was introduced over the last 2 versions. And there might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
Really?
a surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Fascinating.
All right, there's
Okay.
a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Furina's itinerary doesn't stop there. Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Furina is
Which
pretty
means that
personable,
this is the
who's to
event
say?
section.
She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
Let's see what we gonna get.
All right, the Fountaine Fishing Association has
Ooh,
recently posted a commission.
we get a free
investigate the
Freminet,
rumors of
okay.
Water imps.
Free
in Arrhenius
Freminet.
Island.
Ooh,
Bravo,
another
I'll take that.
investigation.
No.
Ah.
Freminet is not
and
C6,
Freminet
so that
seems
works
to be
out for me.
involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him.
Skins
must
of
be
Primos,
one
a
his
crown of
companions.
insight. Okay.
But it doesn't look like pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who
Thelxies.
play by the water are
That's the
food
name,
for
okay.
Thelxie to devour.
Ooh,
Jeepers.
yeah, for real. Ugh, well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Freminet to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping Freminet make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin.
Okay.
There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help us out on our journey.
Oh, I love
Pretty
that.
cool.
So it's a little
As
puzzle.
our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event.
That's gonna be
Using an
easy.
echoing conch to search underwater and find the
Okay,
items that we need
great.
for the game.
Echoing conches. Son of a mother duck.
What happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly. In the third stage of the
Okay.
event, the clockwork penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course,
Trials,
the clockwork
okay.
penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
That's gonna be really cool. Again,
Now, as for the
I
story
always
behind these
love
battles,
events that
travelers
let
will
you
just have
trial
to find out
characters in
for
case you
themselves.
didn't pull them.
Let's see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back.
Cool.
Oh, we getting the
Mia, a
Pokemon
friend
Battle
we met
Simulator
in
again?
Sumeru, has arrived in Fountaine to promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
Oh, and speaking of fun, guys.
Fun
I
guy.
think I recognize some familiar faces.
It's-
Bongo Head.
It's
It's
Bongo
time
Head.
to shine.
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fountaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the Lil Fungi in battle against
Yep, so it's
Mechanici.
basically the
This time,
Pokemon
we'll
Simulator.
have the
Let's go.
opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
That's pretty sick.
Awesome.
I like it.
Travelers will
I
be able to
love
command a
this
variety
event.
of fungi,
I know that
adjusting
a
their
couple,
movement to
or
target different
not a
enemies.
couple, but a
And don't
majority
forget to
of
use
the Genshin
marvelous
community
shells
did
to
like this
instruct the
event,
little
so
fungi to unleash powerful
that's pretty
skills.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. We actually, I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. It's the note, some unfolding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay.
Yep.
So they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game.
So they're really trying to
Devs.
figure out how to make it permanent. Okay, that's cool. Good on them.
Right. Okay, let's take a look at what else Furina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log. I'm more than ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em!
Okay.
I wish I could, but it doesn't
I'm
actually
confused by
involve
this one.
fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
I'm guessing this is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristics
Legless
that's
wild
given on
non-fish
each day.
creature.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive.
So it's gonna
At
be
the end of the
one of
quest,
these old
travelers will
events.
receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Okay.
Oh, how fun.
So
To
this
use
is
it,
what
just
you.
equip the camera
Okay.
and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able
my
to
phone
snap
is
pics
annoying the
with
hell out
zoom
of me.
lens
These guys
even
need to shut
while
up.
fighting. You
Whoa.
can even use it in domains.
Ooh.
Double whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I bet travelers will be able to capture some amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And even if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry. travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
Sweet.
There we go. Now these guys will shut up.
Seems like Furina
I
has
love 'em.
also learned
Misty
the
Dungeon!
existence of a domain shrouded
Let's go.
in
I'm so
mist.
stoked for Misty Dungeon, actually. I am
Travelers
so
who
stoked for
master
Misty
the ley line
Dungeon.
features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less
Yo, I
experienced travelers
love
like myself
Misty
don't need to worry
Dungeon,
either.
bro.
Using
Okay,
trial
bet.
characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the ley
Misty
line are
Dungeon, I think, is
also
one of the
great ways
best
to
events
come out on
that
top.
Genshin has ever
That's
put out.
right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge.
Oh, okay.
Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the end of version 4.2. Now might be the perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're
Well,
all
especially as
excited
part
for the
2.
fabulous events that version 4.2
Part 2 is
has in
definitely,
store. But there are still more surprises to share.
Yay!
Oh, we got
know.
more stuff. Let's go.
Well, before we get into them,
Last
let's take
code.
a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for today. See you in a bit.
Okay.
So, couple things to unpack from here. A good couple of events, obviously. We're getting a free Freminet, which is pretty sick. Dig that. I don't think Freminet is like amazingly good, but anytime that players can get a free character, I think that's a wonderful thing. Now, the events are really, really good. We're gonna see the return of the Pokemon-esque event with the, you know, Shroom Buddies. We're getting Misty Dungeon again as well. We're getting a new boss. Wow. Like, they're pulling out the stops that are needed for them to actually, like, make Genshin Impact fun again. And I think it's because of the fact that we've seen so many good gacha games come out and that are coming out that Genshin has to adapt. They have to bring in a bunch of really, really good stuff. So kudos to Genshin for adapting. Hopefully this continues. But they said they have a couple more things for us. Let's see what it is.
Welcome back, travelers. Okay, I just took a look at Lady Furina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Aw.
I know. So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have.
Okay,
for the
there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like,
Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up is the quick challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend
Thank
time
you.
exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses, and it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally.
True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain section of the adventure handbook.
okay.
All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice.
So really, you could just quick challenge
no,
from
we
there,
don't
and
have
I
to
think
wait to
that that's
advance the
actually
story
pretty dope.
before we can level up a new
That's pretty
character's
cool.
talents and skills.
Exactly.
That's really cool,
Also,
actually.
We're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
Ooh.
In version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be
Baiju,
added. There
Nilou,
will
and
also be
Dory,
an
okay.
Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available.
Thank God,
Use them to show
man.
off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
Literally will make it
That's
so
awesome.
much easier.
And, you know, since the number of card combinations
everyone
just
to get
keeps increasing,
certain challenges
the number
done.
of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to 20.
Nice.
Double.
Very nice.
Double. And in
Very
addition,
nice
both the
right there.
maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Doubled again.
Double.
Double
The,
again.
the developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Okay.
Ooh. And in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus,
Yeah, but
a
that's
new
returning.
story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Amazing. Red notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Okay, thank God.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice.
Okay.
And hopefully, travelers won't be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
There we go.
Awesome.
Thank you. That's been needed for a long time.
Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means
Okay,
it's time
so
for
that's-
the 4.2 special program to come to
That's
a
some good
close.
stuff.
Oh, I
When does
know.
4.2 go live?
Well,
Next
there's
week,
so
I
much
believe,
exciting
actually.
stuff
Because it was
happening,
supposed to
and, I know
be,
personally,
this was
aside
supposed to
from all
happen
the
last week,
intrigue
but,
around the story
you know,
and characters,
complications
I'm
and all that stuff.
personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera. But for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are
Monsieur
here for
Novelette.
reasons.
Well, this has been so much fun with both of
I'm
you.
very excited for
grateful we could all
4.2.
be here today together.
There's a lot of stuff
And,
storyline-wise
honestly,
that I'm
just
very
really
excited
glad
for in
that we're gonna
regards
get
to
see all
Fountaine.
these
This
mysteries
is gonna be crazy.
unfold. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Let's give them a moment. Dear traveler, your audience with the God of Justice, Regina of many waters, and most popular celebrity in all of Fountaine, Lady Furina, has been granted. The appointment time is November 8th, so yes, next week. Please make sure to come on time. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be the Wednesday. Okay, that's pretty standard. All right, let's go ahead and take a switch back over here. So we got a couple things to unpack here. The story is going to be absolutely bonkers from what I'm seeing, right? A lot of implications regarding many characters, mainly Furina, that are going to take place in this update. And I'm pretty stoked on that. So there is that. The events, a lot of good returning events this time around. Not like, in my opinion, BS events. I think they're taking a page out of the fact that, you know, there's so many great gacha games coming out right now that they need to step up their game. And my word, they're doing it really, really well in this event. I will say that there's still areas of improvement in regards to presentation, especially now that we have Honkai Star Rail doing such great presentations in general. It's very hard to compete. So, but overall, 4.2 looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The part 2 of it is going to be an absolute skip. Part 1, I can't say is going to be a skip, but what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below what you think about, you know, this whole update. Are you excited for 4.2 and to summon for Furina and Charlotte? Or are you excited to finally fight the narwhal, like that giant thing that attacked Child in the Primordial Sea? But anyways, that's gonna be it. Love you all to death. And as always, we will catch you in the next video. Please take care and be safe.